Officer!
I was just curious.
Oh, man. So what we are teaching is the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are God's chosen people. They are the Israelites of the Bible. Have you heard of that?
I've heard some people talk about that.
Yeah, so what you think about it, though? You think it's racist?
No, I think it's just a different view.
A different view?
Yeah.
Yeah. And we teach also that white people are, and you know, other nations are going into slavery, according to the Bible. What do you think about that? Would you say it's fair? Would you say it's fair that the way y'all did us is only just with God to be done the same way?
I don't know. I've never thought about it.
You never thought about it? Why you didn't ever think about nothing like that?
I don't know.
Oh, come on. You too busy worried about fighting crime, huh?
Now I am.
Did y'all catch?
But earlier in life I wasn't.
Did y'all catch the dude that robbed the store earlier?
I don't know. I wasn't on duty. I didn't know anything about that.
Oh, okay.
So.
Hey, I want to show you something right quick out the Bible. I want to see what you think about it.
All right.
This is Zechariah 11 verse 4.
Bring it out.
Thus saith the Lord, my God, feed the flock of the slaughter, whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty.
What does that sound like?
Well, no, I'm trying to think about what he said.
It says, whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty. Who do that?
Well, over time, it's been a lot of different people.
Oh, come on.
I'm just saying, historically, a lot of different people.
Come on.
I mean, it depends on what part of the world you're at.
It depends on where the Israelites were in captivity.
Yeah.
Well, right. I mean, that's what they're talking about. Yeah.
So we believe we the Israelites.
Okay.
And we believe, we only got to believe, we know and you know too that we are a possession of y'all's. Would you agree to that?
I wouldn't agree that you're a possession.
So we're free?
What?
Would you say we're free?
Yes.
Okay, so, and I'm gonna tell you that, I'm gonna ask you the same thing I asked the white boy earlier. So, if you was my slave and I said you're free, but I never let you leave the house, are you free?
Under. So. Hold on. No.
That's a good point.
I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
Right. I'm not disagreeing with you whatsoever. Right. I think culturally depends on what part of the world that you're in. Right. Because like how we view freedom out here, how they view freedom in other parts of the world, is completely different.
Yeah.
So you know, freedom in Saudi Arabia is not the same as freedom in the U.S.
I think it's actually probably the same. Because y'all tell us we free, but we're clearly not free. You know it's systematic.
Well, why not?
Because
I'm just asking.
okay, so we built this country. Do you agree with that?
I believe that this country was built with a lot. I'm not going to disagree and say, oh no, the slaves didn't do anything.
Okay,
oh, the blacks didn't do anything.
So the slaves, you hear that?
Well, at the time, right? And I'm not saying slavery is a good thing whatsoever.
Yeah.
Right? I don't agree with slavery.
Uh-huh.
I don't think it was a good part of the past at all, right? I'm not saying that.
Yeah.
And yes, a lot of the country was built on the backs of slaves.
Okay, so
absolutely.
So why ain't we enjoying the inheritance of this kingdom then? Why are we still at the bottom? Why are you see all these black people walking around 61st and Peoria, the ghetto, the slums, while y'all patrolling them
There's
like
look,
while y'all patrolling them like they're the real criminals?
Well,
I ain't never in my life seen so many police in one area in my life.
Right.
I'm shocked to see as many police officers out here tonight because usually whenever I'm out, there's not that many. But tonight, no. I'm saying usually when I'm out, I'm a reserve officer, so I'm not out all the time,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm saying when I've been out in the past, I don't see a whole lot.
Well,
of them.
this is on a daily.
Okay, well, I'm not out on a daily.
So so would you call that oppression though? They acting like we're the real criminals when we're just slaves. Why are they patrolling us like we're slaves?
So, yes, I'm going to say this. There are a lot of police officers out here tonight, but in a high crime area, which, hold on. It is a higher crime area than others, all right? That if there's a lot of crime, it would be good to have police officers in the area so that if something is happening, we can respond to it fast.
What do you call crime?
Murder.
So there's not. When's the last murder been out here?
I'm not sure out here because, like I said, I'm not out here every day.
Yeah.
I'm not. But rape, burglary, assault. There's a lot of different crimes.
So the things that you just named, y'all are known for doing those things, especially to us. So how are y'all? That's hypocritical for y'all to say we're out here to fight crime, murder, rape, burglary, when y'all did the exact thing to us.
Now I can't speak for other people.
Okay.
All right. I'm not going to.
But you should.
But
you got that uniform on.
I can't speak for other people's views. I can't speak for other people's opinions. Right? Not gonna do it. Not gonna try to do it. Right? It's more, yes, there are bad apples. I'm not gonna deny that. Right?
I think the tree is more bad than the apples.
I can't agree with that.
I think there's some good apples on that bad tree.
But I think that there
That's a good analogy.
are bad apples out there. I'm not gonna deny that. I'm not gonna sit here and try to tell you, oh, they're all great. No, they're absolutely not. Okay? I'm not even gonna try to say that.
Hey, and we're not trying to make it seem like you emphatically are the evil one and you got to hold the sins of all your ancestors and all that, but somebody has to be held accountable for it though, right? With God, not with us, with God.
I understand that.
So do you think that the way that y'all did us, that it's fair that y'all go into slavery under us? Fair.
I've never thought about that.
But okay, what about now? Do you think it's fair with God? Do you think God is just enough to do that?
I cannot answer that.
Why?
And here's the reason why.
Okay.
I can't answer that. Because my view on God is much different than a lot of other people's view on God.
Gentlemen. What's up?
How's it going?
All right, so
I can't answer that.
So what if we showed you what God said?
I'm gonna say I can say this, right? Because I have a different view. Everybody's got a different view in God. Every religion has a different view in God.
But that's
Whether it be
different.
the same
But
God.
that's different from what God says, though.
I understand that.
Yeah.
But because everybody's got a different view, people may not, other groups, other religions may not look at the same text of God that you look at. They may not look at the Bible. They might look at the Quran. They might look at what's the
Quran?
The Quran.
Hey, so what if God says, if you murder, you shall be murdered? How can you look at that different?
Right.
Well, it's. I'm not saying that you can't look at. I'm saying every religion, every group, every view on God is different, right? What the Quran says, what the Bible says, what Bible it is, because there are multiple different actual Bibles, and then you got the Book of Mormon. You've got so many different views on it.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's a different God. I'm not saying anything on that. I'm saying that there's a lot of different views, and I'm not the
Most
expert
savvy.
on God.
Okay.
I'm not a huge.
God fan.
I'm not saying I'm not a God fan.
You got your own belief.
I have my own beliefs.
So what do you believe?
I'm spiritual. I believe that there's a higher being.
Bruh, why do people say that?
What does that
Why do
mean?
people say that when they got that from the Bible?
Right.
Being spiritual,
But I
it
didn't
comes
take
from
it
the Bible. Where else do you
I
get
don't study the Bible.
But where else do you get being spiritual at? Like, help me out.
From
You about to name something you don't believe in, but
Yeah.
go ahead.
what?
All right, I wanna hear
From
what you
nature. Just from being in the universe.
So, let me ask you this.
Something created this.
So-
I have a view that there's a higher power. I have a view that there's a higher being.
Even the animals know that,
Yeah.
right?
So that's where I
You
came
have
from.
more wisdom than that, than an animal,
Well,
right?
because God gave us free will. That's the difference between us and animals.
Does it say that in the Bible that God gave us free will?
No, but I have a belief that God gives free will. And
Ah.
the difference between
Bro,
us and
that's why the most I said, keep my word
Word
out
out
your
of
mouth, boy.
That's right.
That's the difference. Gave us free
Hey, what's your name?
will. I'm Joe.
Officer Joe what?
Here.
Carrot?
Here.
Kurt.
Carrot?
Yeah.
Carrot, what is that, French?
Actually Polish.
Polish, so
like
you
the coffee
Polish.
maker?
What?
Like the coffee?
Carrot?
Coffee.
No, it's there's a G in Keurig. It's K-U-R-E-K.
Oh, Keurig.
Yeah.
Okay.
Keurig.
And it depends on where you're from, how it's pronounced.
Yeah. Yeah, we know.
I don't
that. Yeah,
even
we
know how to
that.
pronounce it properly, to be honest with you.
All right, officer, man, we're going to let you do your thing.
All right. Well, you guys have a good night.
Yes,
all
sir.
right? Be
You
safe
too.
out there.
Yes, sir, you too.
Yes, sir.
All right, what else we have? We had nothing else?
He gone, so.
Wanna close out? Y'all got something? All right, gone. So with that, man, we want to give Kahalo
Yahweh.
Bahashem Hamashiach Yahweh Shah. Shalom.